Welcome back to World Challenge 2018. It's day 2. We are midway through the afternoon here, and I am excited, daunted, and a little bit nervous to have the next team with me. It's Chimera. I know these guys fairly well, and I think they're pretty entertaining. Hopefully, you'll agree with us. Chimera, welcome to World Challenge TV.
Hello.
Thank you. Hi.
Thank you.
How's the competition going for you guys?
How do you think it's going, Brian?
To be fair for you guys, I thought you could have done a bit better actually.
Thank you. Oh, that's sweet to say. I think we're pretty happy so far, aren't we?
Yeah, you know, highs and lows.
What did you guys think to the draw? Is this a fast draw? Is this a slow draw, or just all draws the same?
Technically, I think it's a fast draw because you got a lot of mostly randoms and some quick blocks. Then there's also got quite a few triple blockers. I think overall it's a
fastish
draw.
Yeah.
So you felt quite confident when you saw it in front of you.
What we've quite enjoyed about it as well is that there's been a few where you're not quite sure which engineering to take, which is always really exciting. Yeah. So we've got lots of teams around us who are doing different things. So you never quite know what's going to happen.
Changed anything? Have you looked at stuff and gone like, oh, that's faster, but we're not going to do that? Or have you...
We tend to take the same approach every time, so we'll look at the standard and move that through and see where we think the clunky areas might be, and then discuss what we think the options are, try out each of the options and then choose what's best for us. We did watch Airspeed yesterday, didn't we, and they were doing something different, and we kind of felt that even though what they were doing made sense for them, it wasn't right for us, so I wouldn't say that we're swayed by the others. Because we're more comfortable in some of the different engineerings than others, so we chose what we felt was right for us, and I think it worked out pretty well.
Have you done any engineering this competition that you hadn't actually trained in? Hadn't actually done it.
Last round.
The last round.
Yeah.
Okay.
You'd never know.
Never know. Yeah. We may have. Well, I may have not performed at my best.
Okay. So round 8.
Huh?
Round 8.
Yeah.
Nine.
9. Oh, okay. You guys are down from round 9 already.
Yeah.
Wow, it's a little time vortex down here. Okay, brilliant. We've got time to see several of your videos, so I think we're going to open with round... Which one did you guys want the most?
What are they telling you in your ear, Brian?
They're not telling me in the ear.
Oh, no.
we can have... so we're going to play 5 at some point, definitely, because everyone gets to play round 5. But you guys started pretty well with a 23.
We were pretty happy with rounds 1, 2 and 3 went really well for us. I think we were... There was one... Which one was the one with 11 and 12 in it?
3.
Round 3.
Yeah, let's play round 3 then.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's where I brain locked a little bit. Yeah.
Cool, we've got round 3 coming up. This is 12, 1, 11. James, where do you fly?
Inside centre. God, we're hot.
Our helmets look great.
The helmets are possibly the best helmets of any team here.
Oh, thanks, Brian.
Looking pretty smooth, guys.
Oh, there it is. That's the magic moment.
Was it completely clean?
Yeah, it was.
It was clean.
Yeah.
Wow, okay.
I don't know what's up with
Roof's
who.
always quite harsh. No, it's cool. Good score. So you got how long? So my manners are terrible. I'm really sorry. I've known you guys for a few years now, but we didn't do an introduction for the camera. So you are
Laura.
James.
Sarah.
And Chris.
Fantastic. How long have you guys been a team?
Since 2016.
2016.
That was our
Okay.
first year
season.
competing. Yeah.
Season together.
This is the 3rd year then.
Yeah.
And is the lineup the same apart from a little blip last year?
A little glitch last year, but other than that,
A little glitch. Okay, so we asked for some information from you guys about things you've done in training that were really good, or things you'd like to have done in training that you'd do better next time.
Things we wish we'd done, right?
Yeah. What was that, Laura? Maybe you could elaborate.
I think maybe Chris can pick that one up. What do we wish we'd done last year, Chris?
Or wish we hadn't done.
well, no, turning higher would probably be a good good option. Yeah.
Yeah. So we had a little bit of a hurty leg
I've got a
incident.
boo-boo, yeah. Boo-boo.
Bit of a boo-boo. Yeah, so you're back.
I am.
Are you
95%.
95%?
Yeah, get the odd glitch in the leg still, but it's pretty good.
Okay, can you run at the moment?
Yeah, just about.
So
Did he run
it's,
before? Did he run before?
I don't know. I assume so.
Let's say yes, but I just never chose to show you.
So to be flying back at this standard and to be, you know, you guys are scoreboarding, to be top 10 at the World Challenge, it's pretty special. I had to stop swearing there. I nearly swore then because I wanted to say how special it is. That's pretty good, especially with, you know, not a cripple but a semi-cripple or something.
To be honest, 3 out of 4 cripples if we're...
Oh, really?
Sustained various injuries.
Okay, do tell. Can we talk about this?
Of course we can. We can
Okay.
talk about wherever you want, Brian.
So who's...
So James had a little boo-boo in the tunnel.
I sprained my ankle quite badly trying to stand on the net after knee flying.
When was this?
2 months ago.
Oh, is it still sore?
It's a little bit, I mean, it's 90% okay, but if it twists then it jars a little bit, but apart from that it's fine.
Okay.
Got to be careful with this ninja flying. That's the problem.
Yeah.
And who else? Laura.
I had a little.
Oh, you had a boo-boo
fight,
as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
Fight with a wild animal. Didn't go my way, but it's all good.
Fight with a wild animal.
Sarah's the only one to not have sustained an injury so far. Good at that.
I'm worried.
Fair enough.
Oh, and Matt's in the team.
Yeah.
Matt, camera
There's a
fly
camera
Matt.
flyer as well.
Right,
Yeah.
Yeah, of course, Matt Wilson. How can we forget? So let's have a look at your... Should we go for round 4?
Sure.
Round 4 was...
That was a
Oh,
fun one.
no. Not round 4, not round 4. Why not round 4? It's a good score.
The 4 one.
Oh no.
No, we don't.
Let's not do that.
We-
Let's
Round 2 was...
Okay.
do round 5. Get the guys on your ear things.
We're going to get round 5 next. It's going to be here in about a minute's time. So before that, it was round 5 by far your favourite round?
It wasn't my favourite round.
No? What's been your favourite round?
Actually, it was my favourite round.
It was your favourite round, great.
It wasn't Laura's favourite round. God, we're so good. Every single round has something that's not gone quite right.
This is the sign of the hunger.
Consistency,
This is the
I think,
desire.
is
You want to be
important.
better.
It's a shame we can't watch the extended footage of round 5 after the 35 seconds.
Well, was that where you turned it on and got really fast?
Oh,
Somewhat the
Kind of the
opposite.
opposite, yeah.
That's when
Okay.
Laura stopped so calmly that we thought, well, she's not panicking, so clearly nothing's wrong.
We're
and
just
then we all
done.
just
We're just
stopped.
done, yeah.
We are done. We are.
Forgot how to skydive. You know how it is, Brian. It's happened to you,
Every
I'm
so
sure.
often, yeah. Generally more before the 35th second, unfortunately. And generally in the fast rounds at the World Challenge, actually. You get into the groove, you get 25 seconds into the dive, and you're like, wow, this is going really well.
Yeah.
Oh, sugar, what's
Surely the
next?
blue light's
Yeah.
coming on soon. Just going to stop. But,
Here's
hey,
round 5.
hopefully you can't see it too much.
We're climbing up that wall. Not quite.
Yeah, do what we want. So we're trying to make a real point in this one of kind of starting off a little bit more calmly and then allowing it to pick up through the dive. Obviously taking an alternate 9 as well, which we felt was a bit of an easier build into the next point.
You guys are so smooth. This is great.
Thanks, Brian. All right, so I'm about to forget what life is. Yeah.
I liked you a little.
I mean, in the tunnel, it felt like about 20 minutes of me.
Yeah, it
sitting
does,
there,
doesn't it?
But looking at it there, it's not quite as bad.
I find it's one of the best things about skydiving, and especially competing four-way, is you get to focus so much so that you can think so fast in like 1 second. It just feels like an eternity. So
Yeah.
then, I don't know if you guys then use that in your professional capacities.
Yeah.
It seems to be training the brain. Maybe that's just me. Okay.
Nicholas has been really trying to get us to be, and Katie as well, actually. Both our coaches have been really trying to make us more aware of what's going on around us. And I think the fact that we didn't stop and have a complete breakdown at that point is testament to that.
Yeah.
And
So you
everyone was aware
referred
of
to your
what was going
coaches
on.
there. Your coaches are Katie.
Katie Woods and Nicholas Hemlin.
Cool. Katie Woods, your sister.
Yes.
How is that?
But in?
How is it being told what to do by your sister?
It's okay because I think she's much better than me. So
Yeah.
you can't.
There's not a lot of arguing
there's
there,
not
really, is
much
there?
arguing against.
It's like, yeah, okay, fair.
So much better than me. There's just no point arguing.
Yeah. And then Nicholas, have you travelled to Arizona to jump with Nicholas?
Last
Okay.
year, yeah.
Right. Okay. So you already had the relationship, and when he was available this time,
James has got quite the relationship.
He really does.
Yeah.
is there something we
don't
want
need
to
to talk
discuss?
about
Okay. let's- okay.
Leave that to your imagination.
Yeah. Some things are better left unsaid.
Okay. We can leave that unsaid. Things that can be said are possibly things that you guys have submitted that you kind of fancied you wanted to talk about.
I'd actually prefer if you didn't.
So there was an inflatable rubber ring.
Oh,
yeah.
yes.
That was
One of our
our
finest
greatest
achievements.
achievements as a team.
Okay.
We went to Wet and Wild, which isn't as dodgy as it sounds, in America, and we managed to fit 3 of us in a single rubber ring.
Fantastic.
Quite the achievement. I think you're.
And how long did it take you guys to get out?
Getting out was more challenging than getting in, it turns out.
It looked pretty challenging getting in, to be fair.
Fantastic. And I'm just going to mention one more thing before we look at your round 8. Your round 8 has just been judged. Are you okay to watch that live?
Yeah.
Okay, so round 8, there's we had maybe the naked rig photo shoot.
Oh yeah.
So can you tell us a story about this? A good friend of yours.
So yeah, he asked us to pick up his rig from Vector. So we had the rig. So
you're in Florida.
Yeah. And then he asked us, can we send us some photos? So we.
Oh, he actually asked for photos.
He actually asked for photos of the rig.
Of the rig.
Of the rig.
So you sent him photos of the rig.
But we were naked and it was covering the special
Important areas.
All a photo each and post each.
Yeah.
I mean, it's very warm in Florida, Brian. That's what you have to appreciate. And we just found it was nicer for us during the photo shoots to not have as many layers on. And I think nicer for everyone. I think over 200 people liked that post, so 200 people.
Yeah, and it keeps cropping up year after year after year. It's brilliant. Absolutely
If
love
anyone
it.
wants us to pick up a rig and take some pictures for them, just let us know. We're happy to.
It's started a trend that's a little bit scary. Okay, round 8. We got that. I think we got that teed up.
Cool.
Round 8 was 18, 19, 14. This is the first time we've
this
seen
is
it. So
money.
it's triple blocker,
Let's not be too rude.
but it's all single A and double A blocks. So it's blocks you've been training for a while.
Be careful now, Brian.
They're big blocks, aren't they?
Some big moves in this one and some challenging momentum as well, I think.
Yeah, 18 is not the easiest.
That was the
I like the fact you're doing it vertically as well.
Thanks, Brian. That's how we do it these days. Just
A lot of people have been doing it vertically or
What is
cogging it,
that?
but cogging it you can do it up to about a 17 average, I'm told.
It's
What
clean.
sort of thing are you guys looking for average? Are you guys looking for an average this time, or are you just flying as fast as you can and seeing what happens, or?
We're at the beginning of the season for us. We've obviously got things that we can look at from last year that we can maybe use as a base, but we had Johnny in turn instead of Chris. So I think for this competition, we're just trying to do the best that we can and see where we're at.
When did you join the team back again?
So Johnny did nationals with them, and then
In August last
we
year?
started doing some tunnel again in late October, maybe.
Okay, so 4 or 5 months back doing the tunnel, and then
Yeah.
cool. And then your plan for the rest of the year is
We're about to go on a camp tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Bright and early.
good work.
Yeah, we've got a 1 week camp in Emporia, and then we've just got a few weekends that we're doing this year.
Okay, and then competing at the British Nationals
Yeah.
outdoors, and then so just one more competition this year.
Yeah.
Cool, I like it. We are drawing to a close here. Is there anybody you'd like to thank? Any sponsors?
Square One, we
Square
love
One.
them.
Yeah, we love you, Square One.
Come on, yay!
Hey, and Mango, thank you very much.
Mango. Yeah, we've been really lucky.
And Bev.
And
Thank you.
Bev. We've had a lot of support from our sponsors, which has been really nice.
And if you can find a sponsor for rubber rings, you'd be.
If we could find a sponsor for rubber rings,
We're
that
not
would
the
be
rubber rings you're
dream.
thinking of.
Oh, Joe.
Oh, James.
I'm glad I didn't hear that. It's the kids' show. If we wanted to find you and follow you on social media, maybe look at some.
pink ones.
Facebook.com/Chimera Skydive. We're doing loads of events through the year. We've got some outdoor events coming up at Langer, including a 6-way competition, possibly a giant 4-way competition. Don't know what it is. Turn up, find out. And we've also got a few more scrambles in the tunnel as well.
Cool. Thanks very much, Chimera.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys. That is this is Chimera. This is World Challenge 2018. We'll be back very shortly. Thank you very much.